Hey guys, so I thought that I would fill you in on my appointment the other day with the radiologist. I got to meet the team, or some of the team, and they made the molding to like help assist holding my arms still, actually really both of my arms and my head, basically keep me still. So what they did is basically they put I had a lot of CAT scans. They did some CAT scans, so like one of those donut MRI machines. I laid back on that, and then when I laid back, so like basically from here up and then over, there's like a big piece of forming stuff. I don't know what it's called, so that was laying on the table. So I laid back on that, and then they took it and they had me like put my arm like this, and then this one kind of just relaxing down like that, and I had to put my thumb in like the top of my pants just to kind of help, I guess, keep it still. And then she tilted my head a little bit like this. So basically that's how they ended up making the mold, is so that I have kind of like a little headrest, and then they have it so that it goes around this arm to help keep that arm still, and then this arm has to be up like this, so the mold like is behind, so you know it forms all around my arm, like so in here, and then all here, and then all behind me, and like hugs the sides and everything like that. Like it got really tight, so, and then it's formed to me. So that's my special little piece, and I'll have that for each treatment. And again, like I mentioned on the last video, I'm going to have a total of 22 treatments, radiation. At first, what they'll do is focus on the whole organ, so the whole left breast. And then after 3 weeks, they're actually going to kind of like do everything that they did again today, like do more CAT scans, and they also drew on me, so do more drawings. And I believe they're doing more CAT scans. I know they're gonna like readjust everything, because at the end of it, so like the last week and a half, they'll focus on just the area where the tumor was, and like where the cancer, where they took it all out. So yes, so they also drew all over me, because it'll help so that they can because with the radiation, I guess it's laser or something like that, so like there will be beams. I think one comes this way and one goes that way, and they'll meet and zap the areas. So the drawings that they do on you help them to know where to go. So I have, like, you can see a little bit of one right here, and then they drew all over my side, on my stomach, over here. So pretty much the only side of me that's not drawn on is my right side, but like my belly is, my whole left side, and then that center, there's a center cross right there. There's like a cross over here, and then I think a line down here on my side, on my left side. So that's for this part of it, and then they'll do new markings in a couple weeks. But it's extremely important that they do not come off. Like, if they come off, then basically radiation gets postponed until they're able to do everything that I just explained again, to redo the markings and everything like that. Like, it's extremely important that they're there. So they actually put some tape over it, and they said that the parts that aren't covered with tape, if it rubs off, it's okay, but if the tape starts coming off, to put it down, so to try to make it stick as best as you can. If it starts to come off and any of the marking comes off, then I have to have my husband or somebody go over before the lines are faded, you know, just go over them again to make sure that they're there and they're visible. It'll be a little bit more easier once I'm there and I'm having my treatments every day. So, because then if they see them starting to fade or, you know, anything like that, then they'll be able to go over it when I'm there with the markers. But they did send me home with 2 different markers, because there's 2 different colors. They used blue markings and purple markings. So yeah, so that's that. And then also, when you are having your treatment, you're gonna have, like, I'll have to hold my breath. So when they are gonna be zapping the area, you take in a deep breath and you hold it. And during this part, they have me hold it for 12 seconds. So I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be about the same amount of time for when they're doing the treatment. If it's different, I'll let you know. And I'm sure everybody's situation is different, but for my type of cancer and my type of treatment, my type of radiation, what I'm needing, it's, you know, I will tell you, you know, that's what I can share with you guys. So just know that for you or somebody that you know, it might be a little bit different with anything that I share with you guys. Okay, so they have these glasses and they're really cool. And I thought they told me to put them on, and I got yelled at because I moved. You're not supposed to move. So it was actually really good that I went there for all these markings and stuff like that, because I kind of got a feel of how it's going to be during treatment. You know, they said that the machine for radiation is more open than that round donut one. So I'm curious to see how that's going to look. I didn't get to see it, but I'll see it on Monday. But anyway, it's so important that you don't move, like, crucial. Very, very, very important. So, and I definitely learned that. Luckily, I wasn't being zapped by radiation when I moved, so I'm just not going to move at all anymore. But they were doing some tests, and I thought she had said to put the glasses on, but she told me that they were going to come and put the glasses on for me in a minute. So what? Sorry, my husband just came inside and he's being loud, so I had to tell him to be quiet. But so where was I? Oh yes, so they were telling me that they were gonna come and put the glasses on, but I thought that they told me to put them on. So I moved and they were like, don't move, and I was like, I thought you told me to put the glasses on. They said, no, we're gonna put the glasses on. So then I moved them back up and they're like, don't move, and I was like, but sorry. So yeah, don't put the glasses on yourself, they'll do it for you. Yeah, so anyway, but so after all that part, you know, because I already put them back up, so I just left it and went back into my position, didn't move. And so once she came over and put them on and everything, it's actually kind of cool. So the screen turns black, and then there's a blue box, and then there's a yellow line, and then they'll tell you, you know, to take a deep breath. So you do, and that yellow line moves into the blue box, which makes the yellow line green, right? So so it actually shows you breathing and everything like that. So you have to keep that yellow line, which turns green, in that blue box, and you have to keep it in the middle for 12 seconds while you're holding your breath. So you go like this. They tell you to take a deep breath, so. And then, 12 seconds goes on, and then when it's time for you to breathe, they say, okay, breathe, and then it goes, and then if you breathe in, it's just like, So it's actually, I don't know, I get amused by things, so I thought it was kind of neat, you know, watching like your breathing and stuff. But and it's really cool that they have that, because it helps to assist you, and you know that you're taking in a deep enough breath, and you know, you keep it in there to know that you're basically in a safe zone. So it's going to help to prevent getting as much scar tissue, basically, you know, on possibly your lung or possibly your heart, like that, because that's why you take your deep breath. From my understanding of what was explained to me, you take that deep breath to help push everything away from all of your other organs, like your lungs and your heart, everything that's, excuse me, around there. So that was that. Once everything was done, they pretty much, you know, told me, they said, okay, you're good, you know, we'll see you on Monday, you have your molding now, we're gonna make your schedule for next week, so you'll have it in your My Chart, you know, soon or whatever. So, and I got that, so my first appointment is Monday at 9:15 in the morning. So that's good. And then I, let's see, what else? I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, they took my picture, and it was funny because actually when my doctor came in, he was like, oh my gosh, your hair's growing so fast, like, I hardly recognize you. So, because I hadn't seen him in a couple of weeks, but, so I was laughing. So when they took my picture, I had my hat, well, I had my hat on, and so I was laughing. I was like, you want me to take my hat off for the picture? And they were like, actually, yeah. So anyway, I just got a chuckle out of it. But, and then, let's see what else. So the lines, I told you about the markings. It's important for that they stay there and everything. Oh, when you shower, you have to shower with your back towards the water, so that it helps for less water to rinse it off, basically. So you can still like soap up and everything, but just have it so that it just runs over, you know, so you're not getting drenched, basically. Yeah, so I've been successful with that so far. And let's see, trying to think of anything else about it. I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, as long as everything goes well and we don't have any bumps, then I'll have 22 treatments, 5 days a week, so Monday through Friday for 45 minutes, and then I'll be completely cancer-free. So I'm so excited about it. And then I gotta worry, you know, I'll worry about the future things afterwards, but yeah. Oh, and I know I have to still do a video on everything, with like finding a place to stay down there and all that stuff, but I did find a place. I got a hold of a place today, they finally contacted me back. So I officially have somewhere to stay, and you have to have a caregiver with you. So my mother-in-law will be there with me, and then my dad will be at the end, and he's gonna come out here, and so that's really cool. And then so after that, oh wait, I'm trying to think. Sorry, I get like jumbled sometimes. Oh yeah, the place to stay there. Okay, so got a place to stay for the whole time. So before this place was, I could say before I got confirmation for this place, it was I was staying at one place for like the first, I think 3 weeks, but they didn't have availability for the last week and a half. So then I would have to leave there and go somewhere else for the remainder of the time, which would have been fine, but I'm really happy that I don't have to worry about changing places. So it'll be just kind of, you know, a little bit less stressful and stuff like that. So that's really cool. I'm excited about that. So yeah, so I have somewhere to stay, and it's not far from there, which is great. The place sounds amazing, and they have activities too there and stuff like that. So I'm kind of excited. I'm excited to meet some people that are going through, you know, a similar situation. Might not be the same type of cancer, but you know, that's okay. It'll be nice to talk to people and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited about that part. But yeah. All right. Well, I don't want this video to be too long, and I'm pretty sure that I remembered everything about the appointment. So, all right. I will talk to you guys soon. As always, thank you for tuning in to Delicate Diamond and for your support and prayers. As always, I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care.